Makazela Mzobe, head of the presidency in the Umkhonto we Sizwe Party, led by former President Jacob Zuma, has broken his silence following the controversial removal of Floyd Shivambu from his role as Secretary General. The move comes amid international upheaval within the party, with the Umkhonto we Sizwe Party national spokesperson Nkosinathi Nhleko confirming that Shivambu's unsanctioned visit to Malawi, where he met self-exiled Pastor Shifat Bushiri, was the key factor behind his redeployment to parliament. Although the Malawi trip was cited as the primary reason, senior party figures in Gauteng suggest Shivambu's ousting stems from a culmination of issues. His rapid ascent within the party, from former EFF member to national organizer and eventually Secretary General, was met with deep skepticism by long-standing MK members. Critics within the party allege Shivambu's tenure was riddled with controversy, power struggles, and accusations of disloyalty. Some even went as far as labeling him double agent who infiltrated Umkhonto we Sizwe Party to manage Zuma, raising alarms over his past criticism of the party during the May 2024 general elections. His leadership style, particularly his effort to centralize financial authority and restrict access to Zuma, reportedly alienated key factions within the party, including the Deputy President John Hlophe and Zuma's daughter Duduzile Zuma Sampudla. Tensions came to a head after logistical failures at Umkhonto we Sizwe Party's first anniversary celebration in December 2024 in Durban, where supporters were left stranded due to a shortage of transportation, an issue laid at Shivambu's doorstep. Yet the final blow was high-profile appearance at Bushiri's Enlightenment Christian gathering in Malawi over Easter. The visit, conducted without party approval, drew sharp rebukes from across the political spectrum, including Justice Minister Mamoloko Kubai. Shivambu's refusal to apologize further inflamed the situation. In a formal announcement on Tuesday, Zuma confirmed that Shivambu's actions had violated the Umkhonto we Sizwe Party's constitution and values. He said due to the serious nature of this matter and its implications for the party, its image, values, and principles, the president and the national officials were left with no other option but to act swiftly. Despite the controversy, Zuma insisted that the move was not a demotion, but a strategic redeployment intended to strengthen the Umkhonto we Sizwe Party parliamentary caucus. He said Commander Floyd Shivambu carries a wealth of experience as former member of parliament. His skills will continue to benefit the Umkhonto we Sizwe Party in his new role. While party officials deny claims that the redeployment is a ploy to position Shivambu for a seat on the Judicial Service Commission (JSC), some insiders remain unconvinced. Umkhonto we Sizwe Party spokesperson Nhlamulo Ndlele dismissed the speculation outright and said those who are saying that are not prophets. There is no such thing. It's not even newsworthy. Shivambu, for his part, accepted the decision with resolve and said, I confirm that the national officials have taken a decision which I fully accept as a disciplined member of Umkhonto we Sizwe Party, vowing to continue advancing the party's agenda in parliament. Amid the internal storm, Mzobe extended a message of solidarity to Shivambu on social media, acknowledging the gravity of the mistake but affirming his continued camaraderie. He took it to his social media platform and wrote, Yesterday was extremely hard for all of us who have known you since we were students. Your everyday dedication to building this organization can never be questioned. You committed a mistake for which you have taken full responsibility. None of us can ever rejoice when one of our own has committed a costly political mistake. You remain a good comrade of ours, Commander Floyd. Now we are focused on strengthening our machinery for the local government elections. Other people commented on his post, and one posted Duduzile's tweet where she was insulting Floyd. The tweet said, Floyd, I'm not scared of you. Tell your minions to fuck off, a bloody Mafikizolos. And it was captioned, he wasn't given opportunity to apologize. Why? Another one said, his only crime is that he's not Zulu. The Umkhonto we Sizwe Party should come to regret this decision. If the issue was true about Bushiri, Why wasn't the division addressed at the time, and why wasn't he given the chance to apologize as Duduzile was? Another one said, you must demote Duduzile Zuma Sampula from the African Union and Parliament. She can now comfortably follow her father around and take videos. It's called leveling the playing field. Another one stated, the painful part in life is when everyone turned their backs on you, even those you trusted the most. I know Floyd Shivambu doesn't need any validation to perform his duty, but sometimes it is better to ignore than to instill more pain in others. It's like kicking the dog when it's already down. He will be fine. Another one stated, you are the only one in that NHC who liked Floyd, as you are the only one who's writing a message of support. Not even one member from top officials have thanked Floyd for his contribution to the organization and wished him well. Another one stated, what was hard on premeditated decision, Mr. Mzobe? Someone also said, the very same constitution he drafted was used against him. He saw he will never apologize back. Hey, another one stated, Zuma is not yet done with him. The worst is yet to come. Someone also said, I can't help it but venture into the realm of Babu Msholosi's world of conspiracy and assume there is something they have on Floyd. The brother looks uncomfortable in appearance. His general demeanor is off. They have a file on him. Another one stated, you actually think it's about visiting a fugitive? Floyd knows they don't trust him because his betrayal tendencies. Nobody will and nobody should. He revealed a side that will make everyone cautious of him. Another one blamed on factionalism and said, Shivambu's removal is unrelated to the Malawi trip. His sacking is tied to deep factionalism within the Umkhonto we Sizwe Party. His ousting was almost certain due to a powerful leader known as the Trophy Girl who disapproved of him while he helped the party draft documents and set up structures. Now that the work is done, he has been let go. Dalimpofu also broke his silence on Shivambu's parliament deployment. Dalimpofu said none of us own these positions. Dalimpofu, who featured on Politricking with Tsidi Madia, an Eyewitness News podcast. Dalimpofu also referred to Mzwaneli Mani, who was demoted as the chief whip in parliament, being replaced by newcomer Colin Makobele, said he didn't view the changes as demotions, instead being part of adjustments that come with the new party as it tries to find some kind of stability. The activist and lawyer, recalling the early days of the EFF, said having part of the startup organization and upheaval that causes much fanfare in the Umkhonto we Sizwe Party doesn't faze him much. Elective conferences are not part of the Umkhonto we Sizwe Party's agenda, with the constitution, which was framed by Shivambu, giving unfettered powers to the president of the organization. Zuma last year went as far as describing the leadership contest as fake. The move is also aimed at achieving maximum stability. Dalimpofu said literally everyone, including myself, is appointed to whatever position you hold. That in a way gives you the dexterity to make the changes because you don't have to call a conference every time you want to make changes, but at the same time, I suppose it's amenable to frequent changes. However, Mpofu didn't mean there'd been wrongdoing or one was being dismissed. And while he aligned with the idea, he recognized it was risky and might cause confusion for potential voters, and said that's the risk you have to take. You either want to inspire confidence or you want to build the organization in such a way that you might inspire confidence in the long run. The aesthetics are not good. We have had 4 or 5 SGs, but in my book would be a huge improvement. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.